Let me tell you about this delightful dessert called ginataang Bilo-Bilo. If you are unfamiliar, ginataang Bilo-Bilo is a popular Filipino dessert that's rich, comforting, and incredibly satisfying. The name is fun and translates to glutinous rice balls and coconut milk. Bilo is derived from bilog, a Tagalog word for circle, and Filipinos have an endearing habit of duplicating words, as evident in thank you, halo halo, or market market. I gathered all my ingredients. It's incredible how many can be found in the fridge or right in your pantry or local grocery store. I use the canned and powdered versions of the coconut cream to get that perfect creamy consistency. Then I had a bag of glutinous rice flour ready for the mochi balls and some tapioca pearls I had pre-cooked earlier. I also had some canned ripe jackfruit which I sliced thinly, 2 plantains, and 3 large sweet potatoes, all of which I cut into chunks. Making the mochi balls is one of my favorite parts. I find it so therapeutic. I mix the glutinous rice flour and water in a 1 to 1/2 cup ratio. So that's 1 cup of flour to half a cup of water, and added a couple of drops of the ube food coloring. Once the dough formed, I pinch off small pieces and roll them into balls using my palms. The key is to keep them small since they expand when cooked, and then lining them up on a parchment paper help prevent sticking. Those little purple balls look so pretty. The tapioca pearls are simple to make. Boil them in water until they turn translucent, then drain the liquid once cooked and add a bit of brown sugar to sweeten them. The dessert is a hearty blend of chewy mochi balls made from glutinous rice flour and various fruits and root crops. The base is a rich, sweetened coconut cream that ties everything together in a comforting tropical hug. Think of it as a warm dessert soup that's filling and delightful. For a touch of ube, and if you're not using purple yam, I used ube halaya or ube jam from the Philippines. I've tried using fresh purple yam before and it's also delicious, but the ube halaya adds a lovely richness. This halaya or jam is more compact and dry than the typical jams that are liquid in consistency. This looks more like a cake. I prepped the rest of the ingredients. I cut the plantains and sweet potatoes into chunks and sliced the jackfruit into thin strips. Then I just threw them all into the pot with coconut cream. So here's how my experience went. I remember the anticipation as the kitchen filled with coconut cream's sweet, fragrant aroma simmering gently on the stove. Making the mochi balls or bilo-bilo was a fun kitchen experiment. Mixing glutinous rice flour with water to form a dough, then roll it into small marble-sized balls. These little mochi balls are the dish's star, chewy, slightly sweet, and utterly addictive. Once the coconut cream bubbled gently, sweet potatoes and plantains were added. Some versions also include ube or purple yam, which adds a beautiful purple color and an extra layer of flavor. The jackfruit slices joined the party too, bringing their unique, sweet, and slightly tangy taste. As the sweet potatoes and plantains softened, the mochi balls were added. The coconut cream, plantains, sweet potatoes, ube cake or halaya, the jackfruit, and the prepared tapioca pearls entered the pot. Also, I added like 1 cup of sugar. I used the 0-calorie monk fruit that I got from Costco. I stirred everything together, enjoying the vibrant colors and fragrant smells wafting from the pot. After about an hour on medium heat, the mixture thickened and the flavors melded beautifully. The coconut cream turned rich and creamy, enveloping the sweet potatoes and plantains, while the jackfruit added its distinct sunshine color and sweetness. The mochi balls will expand and float to the top, signaling they were cooked through. The pot was filled with a beautiful mix of purple, yellow, and orange hues, a feast for the eyes and the stomach later. Ginataang Bilo-Bilo is not just a dessert but a comforting, soul-soothing experience. It's one of those dishes that every Filipino grows up with, often served as a merienda or afternoon snack. It's trendy during cooler or rainy days, providing warmth and comfort. There's something incredibly satisfying about making a dish from scratch, especially one close to my heart. And sharing it with family and friends made the experience even more special. Ginataang Bilo-Bilo isn't just a dessert, it's a connection to tradition, family, and home. Whether you enjoy it on a rainy day or as a sweet treat after a meal, it's a dish that brings warmth and joy to any table. Taking that first spoonful was like a trip down memory lane.